Greetings. Today, let us begin the Unit 2 lecture series. In Unit 2, firstly, we'll be studying about drug distribution system in the hospitals. I am Dr. Raghavendra S. Segade, lecturer, Department of Clinical Pharmacy in Hanagal Shri Kumareshwar College of Pharmacy, Bagalkot. The learning objectives of this session would be, upon completion of this lecture session, you should become thorough. You should be able to define and describe about dispensing of drugs to inpatients. You should understand different types of drug distribution systems which is involved in hospitals. Then we'll be understanding the charging policy and labeling in the hospitals. Then we'll be trying to understand dispensing of drugs to ambulatory patients. Finally, we'll understand the process of dispensing of controlled drugs. Let us start the introduction. Drug distribution system in hospital is mainly classified into two types of services. One is the drug distribution to the inpatient services and drug distribution to the outpatient services. Inpatient services is also called to be as inpatient. Inpatient means who are getting admitted to the hospitals and you are giving services. You are rendering, any healthcare provider is rendering services to the inpatient who are getting admitted to the hospitals. They are called to be as inpatient department, or you are giving services that is called to be as inpatient services. And one more service which is outpatient services. So they come and they go, they don't stay in the hospitals, and you are giving services to the outpatients department also. Outpatient and inpatient. Now, the objectives of this session, we have seen the main objectives. Now we'll be seeing the why there is need, why we have to understand what is the outcome of this lecture session. One, you should understand about the smooth and continuous supply of medicines in the hospitals. Assure that the right medicines get the right patient at right time and at reasonable cost. Third, to provide maximum safety by reducing all medication errors. Fourth, reduction of medicine wastage and abuse, which is a major problem of concern. Finally, we'll be seeing how to reduce the cost, how to have the control over the cost. These are the objectives of this session. Now, drug distribution system in hospitals, and we are concentrating on firstly to inpatients. Inpatients are those patients who require hospitalization. That is, they get themselves admitted in the hospital, stay there for treatment till they are discharged from the hospital. So you can see the image of the inpatients. They are getting admitted to the hospitals. They are being treated by the doctors. You can see the doctors, all the physicians and other healthcare providers like nurses, and all these things, they stay there up to the recovery, and after the recovery or after the getting well, they'll be discharged from the hospital. The supply of medicine for inpatient in hospital, as how the supply of medicines will take place in the hospital for inpatient. In hospital, how the supply of medicines, there is a chain from the supply of medicines takes place in this manner. From hospital pharmacy, it reaches to the satellite pharmacy. From satellite pharmacy, it goes to the ward pharmacy, and thereby it reaches to the inpatient. Okay, this is a supply of medicine for inpatient in the hospital. Now let us understand there are 4 systems in general use for dispensing medications for inpatients. They may be classified now as follows. Okay, there are 4 systems. We will be understanding which are all the 4 systems in general use for dispensing medicines for inpatients. 1. Individual prescription order system, floor stock system, unit dose system, and lastly, the combination of individual and floor stock system. Okay. First, we'll be studying about individual prescription order system, followed by floor stock system, followed by unit dose system, and combination of these two, individual and the floor stock system. Okay.